Hello again, and it's time for another beer review video. Basically, I'm bored and I've got nothing better to do than drink my own beers and tell you what I think of them. Anyway, Bass. This is Bass Draught Bass in a bottle. This is from, let me get the book. This is from Itsy Book. This little book here, which is the Cameron's Brew Your Own British Ale book. Well worth buying if you haven't got it already. It has copies of most of the rather interesting beers that you can get. This is, as I said, Bass Draught Bass, which I've bottled, so it's not really draft, but never mind. And that's the recipe there. 4.4%. And this is how it's turned out. Lovely and clear. One of the clearest beers I've ever made, which is quite good. A little bit of a head. Aroma. Not much of aroma. But I can't really smell much at all at the moment. Because the last 3 beers I've tried haven't had any aroma, so I think my nostrils are playing up rather than the beers not got any aroma. Or it might be the beers not got any aroma. There is an aroma, but I can't tell you what it is. Anyway, let's go on to the tasting. The slight creaminess to it. It's very gentle beer, and there's a minerally taste. Is the best way I can just describe it. Now, this had a very bad, almost sulphury taste before, but it seems to have died down a bit. It's got a nice, very mild sort of English hop taste in the back of the mouth. And it's got a sort of a slightly sweet malt taste to it as well, which is quite nice. So a slightly creamy malt taste and hints of English hops in the background. There's not many hops in this either. A little bit bitter, not very bitter, with hints of bitterness. It's a very simple beer. That's probably the best way to describe it. It's a simple beer. By no means unpleasant. You could have a few of those and be quite happy. Yeah, it's a very light ale, very light. But yeah, I'm pleased with how that's come out. Really, it's improved a lot since I first brewed it. So sometimes I think I'm very hasty with these beers, but that's good. That is, it's I mean, you'll find more flavoursome beers out of there, but it's an easy drinker. It's a beer. Yeah, carbonation level is okay. You can see you should be able to see the bubbles going up the glass slightly. It turned out well. As I said, it's a simple beer. You can't really say much more about it. But it has improved. There was a very I use the word sulphury taste. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but that seems to be the word which springs to mind. It did have a lot of that a couple of weeks ago, but that's died down a bit now. You just have a a gentle, sort of bittersweet flavour. Some sort of hops in the background. Yeah, it's good. I'll leave it at that, as I'm be rambling and probably not adding anything exciting to the video, but never mind. All the best. Bye bye.